Welcome back to Pitcher University for our second episode. This week, we're going to talk about some mental game tips for when things aren't going well in the circle.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things is just knowing how to reset and when to reset. When I personally recognize myself getting away from my routine, something that I like to do is adding something physical to my mental routine. So I either pick up dirt and throw it down. So that's like me dropping everything that just happened and just focusing on what's in front of me. Or even just like a hand motion, like I'm throwing it away, flushing it, just so I can be present and stay moving forward.
Yeah, so I had a physical cue for myself too. I would actually sweep the dirt in the back of the circle or kind of wipe away the chalk line in the back of the circle. To me, that was like cleaning out my head. So I was, getting rid of the mess. And it just kind of gave me a pause to get out of my anxious thought loop. Another thing I've had a lot of success with as a coach teaching my pitchers is teaching them how to breathe, especially counting their breath. So having them kind of figure out what count they want, but like a 3-second inhale and a 6-second exhale, really focusing on elongating the exhale to help kind of calm the nerves down and slow your heart rate down a little bit. Another thing that I think is really important is to maybe turn around and talk to a teammate or call your catcher out to talk to them. But the key with this is telling them beforehand, whoever your chosen person is, telling them beforehand how you want to be talked to in that particular situation. So if you're somebody who just needs to be told like, hey, it's okay, you don't want somebody out there and like yelling at you and telling you like, you need to figure this out, because then you're just going to shut down more. So you need to have that communication ahead of time so your teammate can be the help that you need in that moment.
Yeah, and I think something else is also kind of how you're talking to yourself. So you don't want to be saying, stop throwing the ball in the dirt or stop giving up hits or, so you don't want to use like those negative words. You want to use things that you want to do. So using words like, I'm going to trust my pitch instead of, like I said before, like I stopped doing this. And so I think
Make this be good. Make this be the best pitch I've ever
yeah.
thrown.
Yeah. And just knowing that, like, you can only control what you can control. So you can't make the hitter not hit the ball, hit the ball. You can't make them do anything. So even if you are feeling good and things still aren't really going as planned or the hitters are hitting it, you just have to stay focused with the task that's at hand. In addition, like you don't need to have your best stuff to beat the hitter. You just try to find a way to get the batter out. So
Reminding yourself that no matter what the situation is, no matter what has happened, it always only takes one pitch to get an out. So if you are, you have a couple walks and you gave a couple hits and there's 2 outs, one pitch and you're out of the inning. It could be any pitch. It really doesn't matter what has happened. But if you can reset and get your focus back into that mindset, you're right there and you're going to be just fine.
anything else that you want to add?
I mean, trust the process. Your job is just to start the play and let the batter hit into your defense. You're not the defense. Your job is not to get the batter out.
Something that I actually put on one of my gloves in college was 9 versus 1. So that takes
That's
a
a good
lot of
one.
pressure off of you as a pitcher, just knowing like it's 9 defenders versus one hitter. Like good luck, pretty much. So it's not 1 versus 1. It's not just you versus the hitter. It's your entire defense working for you against one batter. That might help alleviate some of the pressure.
Yeah, that's one I use a lot also.
I think you were the one that actually told me that. So
Maybe.
thanks.
I don't know. You've had a lot of great coaches. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I think that's a big thing. And I mean, we're going to have a lot more videos going really in depth into all aspects of the mental game. This is just kind of some quick fixes for when things are going wrong that could hopefully help some pitchers out there. So I think this is some great tips from both experiences as players and coaches to help those having a hard time with this.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Well,
Oh.
stay tuned. We'll have more videos next week.
Bye.